Hey everybody, this is Redneck Medic 85. I'm just showing y'all a quick video on this. This is a camo paint job that I did to my AR. It's kind of inspired to me by the Pro Rancher and the way he did his. Basically, what I did was, on the mags here, I just put like a khaki undercoat. I took, some of the green, some of that woodland green, and the dark brown, and just took like just like some standard sponge paintbrushes and one of the small little sponge rollers, and I just kind of just sprayed that green there into a cup and just took the roller, the sponge roller, dipped it in there, kind of got it to where it was just starting to break up, and it kind of started making these broke up areas here where the green was going on. I let that dry, and I put the dark brown on there. It's really got it to where it's like broken up. It looks really good. Right now, I'm mainly just letting this set up and dry right now. I've got to put the clear matte coat over it to really seal it to it. But I've already showed this to a couple buddies of mine, and they're already telling me, man, this thing looks great. We want you to do it to our rifles. The mags, you can see here where I've got where the silver is still showing up. That's just where I taped it up. I mean, all this once these, these are gonna be going in the mag well, so I don't want that paint getting up in my mag well. You can see there where I put that mag there in the mag well to keep it where that paint didn't end up in there. Keeps it off my bolt. It's really cheap, real easy to do. I mean, all in all, this total, this is just I'm letting this sit over 24 hours to really set in there, really seal and dry up. But all in all, the initial painting of this, before I started letting it set up to dry, it took me about an hour. I sprayed one side, just completely sprayed it down with the khaki. It got it, really covered over. A good way to look at kind of what I did, kind of the design that I took behind this, the idea was go look at the Pro Rancher's video. I'll link his video over to this one. Of course, if he sends me an IM, a message saying, hey dude, really appreciate it, but don't link my video over, I'll take it down. But his video really inspired me to do this. The idea behind it really inspired me. The way he did it. You can see there I've got my pressure switch. It's just kind of hanging down there. Well, during this whole process of doing this, when I turned my rifle over one time, my forward grip was still wet, so it got it all messed up. So I completely went back. I sprayed it over and let it dry and redo it. But when I turned it over that time, my pressure switch came off. So what I did was I painted it, and I'm letting it dry up right now. It's outside in the sun, drying up. But once it gets dried up, I'm gonna put it back on, and I'm just gonna reattach that pressure switch to it. Just gonna, use a sealer pad, glue it to it. Like the way I had it before. I don't know if it was the paint or it was just that caused the glue that I used to just start corroding away and unsealing, but it broke away. So I'm gonna use probably like some super glue or something to really hold it. But I'm gonna let that paint dry over and seal to it before I do it. I've got some other mags that I'm gonna do, but these right here, just standard USGI mags, and you can see how they've kind of got that, that camouflage there. There's really no design pattern to this. You just spray it down with some khaki or sand, whichever. I use Rust-Oleum camouflage. You can use the Krylon camouflage, but use the light color, the khaki, the sand as your undercoat. Go back. And you don't have to use this woodland green and this brown. You can use a matte black. You can use the OD green. You can use the coyote brown or coyote tan. Just use some of the colors. Just match it to your scenery around. I mean, down here, where I live at, there's a lot of woodland areas. So this really matches in with the woodland. This really matches in with the woods and everything. Breaks it up, matches it in with everything. But I mean, just randomly go at it. Just start blotting on there. Don't let it. You can see here on one of these where I hit it and it just splattered. But when I put the brown on there, it really broke it up. But don't get it to where it's just gonna run on there. It's just gonna be so wet that it's gonna run, or it's just gonna layer over and run all the way down. Get it to where it's kind of starting to dry, kind of like the way this one did. This one right here, you can see where it kind of started to really break itself up, and it wasn't as much. It wasn't as thick and heavy. It broke itself up. It still let some of that tan through, that khaki through, but it was still letting the green layer over it. But yeah, I mean, there's no real design to it. It's just go at it. And like the Pro Rancher says, if you get it done and you don't like it, just paint back over it. Just paint the entire khaki, sand, whatever color you use as the undercoat. Just paint it back over. Start over. You don't have to use sponges. You can use stencils. You can use any way you want to do it. But this works for me. I mean, I've already had 2 guys come to me from seeing this, and they're like, dude, we want you to do our rifles for us. I've got another buddy of mine where we're with. He's wanting me to do a shotgun of his. My ex-girlfriend's brother, who I still talk to, he wants me to do his 308 rifle. Her dad wants me to do his little 1022 rifle. It's just that they're like, hey, we like it, but just go at it. Just do it for us. They want a camo job. They don't want to pay a lot of money. My dad, when he saw this video, he's like, that looks like a professional job. I told him, I was like, Dad, it cost me like $20 to do this. He's like, you'd have paid hundreds to get that done. Duracoat, to get a professional, to get it sent in and done by one of these professional stores and stuff to do it. But you did it with like, just household paint, and did it on your own. Hey, I sent it off somebody, and they do a job like this, and my buddies come back and they're like, man, that looks like crap or something like that. I can say, hey, professional did. They come back and say, dude, that looks like crap. I can say, hey, that's mine. I like it. Screw off. It's my rifle. Whatever I want to do with it. But it's a good video. I mean, it's a good rifle. And you can see where I taped my trigger up. Hey, I wanted some blacks still showing through. I mean, painted my sights up. I still got, you can see here where because I've got the A2 carry handle, I got the carry handle rail that I've got a sight that I'm letting dry up right now. It's like a regular, it's just a small NC Star illuminated reticle sight. Works great for me. I like it. But you can see there, you can see on this side it's got the green, the brown is showing through. The other side, same thing. But it's just, you can see where it breaks it up. The mags, no one mag is the same. They're all different, but they blend in together. They blend the colors in. They break up in the outside. It's just, the videos, I was gonna try and do it as a short, quick video, but it's just to show this rifle. You'll see my rifle in one of my other videos. You see how it was just the standard black rifle, something like that. I got tired of it. I wanted some uniqueness to it. I wanted it to be my rifle. Where when somebody sees that, they're like, okay, it's just an AR. But when they see this, they're like, hey, that's his AR. That's the way he likes it. So this is Redneck Medic 85. Just showing you this quick video. If you see this and you're like, I don't really like it, check out the Pro Rancher video. When I saw that, I was like, that is a kick-ass job. And if you see his, you're going to say, hey, that looks like a kick-ass job. You see mine, you're like, hey, that's a kick-ass job. No one camo job is alike. His looks good. I think mine looks good. Somebody out there may say it looks like crap. When you see his, you're gonna be like, that looks badass. So go check his video out. If you like this, send me a message back saying, hey, you like it. Don't like it, whatever. Tell me you don't like it. I don't care. It's my rifle. I like it. I'm gonna keep it that way. I'm actually probably gonna paint my shotgun this way because I've got an auto loader that I'm probably gonna paint the same way too. So if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. Either way, it's my rifle. But if you like it and you wanna ask me how I kind of did it, what kind of sponges look, I'll actually, if somebody wants to see what the sponges look like, the way I did it, I'll show you. I'll show you how I just, I'll show you the way I broke those sponges up. You just cut them and just start picking away at them. It gets its own design. You know, you can't just go in there and you're like, oh, okay, I'm gonna do it this way or I'm gonna do it that way. No, doing it this way, it's its own way. No one rifle's alike. Now, doing the camo, doing the net job, the snakeskin type look, you might can make one rifle look the same as the other, but in all honesty, doing it like this, they're not gonna all look alike. It's a uniqueness in itself. So, Redneck Medic 85, signing out. God bless our troops. God bless America. Let's keep this country free. Let's fight for our freedoms. I stand behind my Second Amendment rights, and I'm willing to fight for them. God bless America. God bless our troops. God bless you all.